Welcome to the channel. After making this video, I received mostly positive comments. But if you took the video and me to task, they were claiming that I was being too negative. So in the spirit of the upcoming holiday season, I've decided to do something positive. I'm going to share with you 5 YouTubers who have gambling channels that I enjoy watching. This video will feature table gamers. In a future video, we'll take a look at slots. There are more than 5 that I like to watch, but these 5, when their new videos show up on my feed, I tend to watch them right away. So that's why I kind of singled them out, because for me, they're very entertaining. But I also enjoy hearing from you, and I enjoy your comments. So please let me know, who are your favorites? Who do you like to watch? And as you make your way down to the comment section, I'd appreciate it if you'd consider clicking like on the video and maybe subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. YouTube responds favorably when this happens, and I really do appreciate the support. So now, in no particular order, here are 5 of my favorite table gamers on YouTube. I like real people. I like people who don't have to force an on-screen persona in order to entertain. I like people who are naturally effective in communication with others. That's going to be a common thread throughout this video. I like people that communicate well. You don't have to be articulate to communicate well. You just need to find a way to connect to your audience. Danielle and Steve are real people. Danielle and Steve know how to connect to their audience. Their channel, Slotty D, has been around since August of 2020. They currently have about 6,600 subscribers. They're approaching 800 videos with over 2.3 million views. It's a very active channel with daily content featuring table games and slot videos. Their table game focus is primarily blackjack, but they do occasionally play 3-card poker and Ultimate Texas Hold'em. What I like about their channel is their casual style and their ability to come across as down to earth. They're just, regular people enjoying gambling, and they just want to take you along on their journey. I like that. And that's what brings me back to the channel. I'm interested in watching them play and also getting, tidbits about what they're doing away from the table. A commenter on another video of mine mentioned Brandon O'Brien's name and suggested that I check out his channel. I did, and I'm glad I did. Brandon has had his channel since 2017, but appears to have not really been active until a couple years ago. He has nearly 17,000 subs, 3.4 million views, and has produced 150 videos. He seems to have found his groove in 2022 with solid videos, and he's doing a really good job of branding his channel. I like his demeanor. He has a real casual, kind of laid-back attitude, and it shows. He plays mostly blackjack. Recently, he's been sharing videos of his gameplay from a cruise ship as part of a promotion for a company that comps cruises to gamblers. I generally tune out mid-video ads, but I really don't mind these commercials because Brandon has this knack of seamlessly transitioning between talking about whatever session he's playing in and promoting the product. He'll fully explain the product between dealt hands. That's pretty impressive. It's an extremely rare quality to see on YouTube, that somebody is that comfortable with promotion. You know that he wants to win, as we all do, but I get the impression that he's enjoying life and sharing part of it with his audience. It's definitely a channel you should check out. Another channel I recently stumbled upon is The Wager. They are self-described as a group of friends who like to hit the casinos and play a variety of games. They started their channel just over a year ago and have over 4,000 subscribers, 360,000 views, and 60 videos. They're fairly new as far as YouTube goes, but they're steadily building a following. They appear to play mostly at Green Valley Ranch, and what stands out for me is they have a constantly rotating cast of characters playing. It's not always the same person or same 2 people that are playing. That adds variety to the mix. It makes the channel one to watch whenever they post a new video. Plus, they do something that I feel is an absolute must for channels that do pre-recorded sessions. They have a win-loss counter that stays updated throughout the session. Anyone who edits videos will groan at the edit chore, but believe me, that's customer service that customers appreciate. This crew gets it, and they deserve the support of the YouTube gambling community. Another Green Valley regular is Lucky Lee Gaming. Lucky Lee's brand is positivity. She emphasizes positivity, which can be hard to find on many gaming channels. She does this with an outgoing personality and ability to, stay positive even during rough sessions. You find yourself rooting for her, and you don't feel the angst that you get from some other channels. She's been streaming for nearly 2 years and has nearly 5.5 million views and 18,000 subscribers. What I like about Lucky Lee, in addition to her positive outlook, is the fact that she streams a lot of roulette and pai gow. 2 games you really don't see a lot of. An added bonus is that her roulette streams are shot perfectly with the camera following the action. Pet peeve of mine is when people film roulette and they forget to keep following the camera back and forth between the ball and the results. And it's like an afterthought. Lucky Lee has the best production value of any of the gaming channels that I watch. Last but not least on this list is Vegas Gamblers. They used to be called TV Slots, but they changed their name and got away from just being the Slots channel. They still play slots, but their channel is predominantly table games. The channel started in April of 2021 and has 8,500 subscribers, 280 videos, and over 2.1 million views. For me, they hit all the points I've mentioned about other channels. They're very good at holding their audience because the audience sees that they're real and they're not, some made-up character or persona, that's just acting a certain way for the cameras. And they track their on-screen play. One of the takeaways from all 5 of these channels for me was that it's interesting that the ones that play in groups, I like to watch them play in groups. And the ones that play solo, I don't think that they would work being in groups. Each one does well. Some do well together with other people, and some of them do really solidly by themselves. The result of this is that all the people on this list have done a great job in finding their niche. Just a couple of disclosures before I wrap this up. I think I would enjoy having a drink and talking to any of these people about gambling, but I have to say, I personally don't know anyone on this list. This is just strictly channels I like that I watch. And the draw for me, of course, is entertainment. I'm not looking to be educated on casino games from anyone on this list. If you're looking for instruction on game strategy, I highly recommend that you look for a channel that focuses on instruction more so than just gameplay, than entertaining gameplay. All of these people play well, but few of the gambling channels actually do optimal gameplay, day in and day out. And that's part of the appeal. We like when they, sometimes they'll bet wildly. We like when they decide they're going to do something that we wouldn't want to see done at the table, but it's fun because of the entertainment. And that's the value, is the entertainment. So again, I hope you take a moment and let me know what your favorite channels are. I'm always open to watching new things, and I do read all the comments. Until the next video, I wish you happy days, and I'll see you next time. Bye.